Alright guys, welcome to Maddenedge.com. I got a lot of requests for the Ravens. I'll talk you through the offense as I get there. This was a quick game against another pretty good player. Uh, he quit, I believe. Yes, he did. It was a shutout. But the Ravens have a very complicated defense, and here's why when we get here. I'll try and go. I know I do it quick, but I'll go a little more through the game. Alright, we got Johnson at the left end. The right end Suggs. I'll tell you why later. Nagata and Price for the strength up the middle. McLean, outside backer. Lewis, of course, in the middle. Kendall as the right outside backer. Washington and Foxworth, the corners. Hamlin at the safety. It was a tough call over Zibikowski, but he covers a little better. And Ed Reed, of course, and that's how I do it. Zibikowski and Hamlin were really close. Zibikowski is more athletic, but their athleticism is close enough to where I thought that the man coverage and zone coverage abilities of Hamlin would have suited the 4-6 better, because you actually do a lot of man-to-man coverage. And that's the reason why Suggs is at the end too, because my linebackers are asked to cover more. And for that same reason, Johnson has to be at the end, even though he's a stud at tackling, he's very aware, and he's very strong, and his speed is 70, not quite good enough to be a 4-6 linebacker. Suggs' speed and awareness is high enough to be a 4-6 linebacker, but his man coverage is not. And that's why I did it that way, guys. So there's Ray Rice there. Offense pretty versatile because Bolden is big and strong enough. He's as strong as some tight ends, so I could leave him there. I don't know why I didn't have him as the number one receiver, but that's something I would definitely do. Then I would leave Heap at the tight end, and I would mix and match all of the other slots, because they have great depth with Husmanzada and Mason, and that's how I would run the offense. And look at Bolden on the block. He just gave me 50 yards, Bolden. Once again, guys, please do visit the site and check out the sponsors. Just a simple click and visit helps me out a lot. So try to do that every time you watch a video. I am going to be having the site hooked up a little better, so that when you go there, you could just find topics such as like stopping the run, and it'll be real easy to find. So do visit Maddenedge.com. Okay, we're running. For those of you that don't know, I run out of one formation. The West Coast Far Twins formation and the 4-6 defensive formation. And right there, I can see he's going to be bringing pressure. And I can win with any team. I have shown that against any competition. So check out the videos, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any team you want me to, that you want to see me go with, just message me. Here's my famous toss. And also these guys have great depth at the running back. So I mean, as soon as this is the main thing that these guys have is depth on offense and defense, for that matter. You can just interchange anybody that's tired with another guy that is really good. And for that reason, you can just, I mean, if you're running, you could run. If you're passing, you could pass. It's just great depth. So, I mean, and also great situational depth. Like Johnson, I mean, if you wanted to just completely stop the run, you could put him at backer, and you could switch all of those defensive linemen. And it's just a great back. And you could just run all day, or stop the run. Offense is pretty basic, guys. Just West Coast formation. I don't try to get too much usually. I've been doing it. I've been running this offense with Tebow, and I'm 5-1. My defense usually scores for me. If you want to know more about why my offense and defensive works based on my thought processes, check out my Raiders and Cleveland videos. They're the earlier videos, and they kind of show you how I would run it, both offense and defense in a basic set. And then the other ones, I think I got about 18 videos now. Uh, they just kind of show up against different styles of players and things of that nature. So let's get to defense. And how he comes out is going to really dictate. And he's coming out in 2. And I am going to go to the, what did I do? I did the 3 deep QB spy. Very solid run defense. And what that does is nothing on that play, but generally speaking, you will shut down the run and get these guys to throwing. Another one out of that, which is kind of basically the same play. It's just the 3 deep blitz, 3 deep man. When I see it, I'll tell you what it is, and that's even a little more aggressive than that one. But what it is you have 3 deep, and you have 2 or 3 man under. And you have the lineman flaring out wide. You have pressure up the middle. And then you also have that guy spying right in the middle. So any run anywhere in that area, even if he tries to go out wide, then that backer is going to go. So it's going to be hard to get out wide anyway because the linemen are flaring. And so as you can see, this is a very solid fundamental run defense. And here he goes. And it's solid against a lot of quick passes like that. You see what I mean? So, and there you have it, 3rd and 8. So you can't go wrong with that defense. I mean, I wouldn't call it against like 4 wide, but four wide looks like I'm going to come inside blitz, guys. Middle pressure is the best type of pressure, unless you're with the Raiders. The Raiders can get out wide pressure just as quick because of the personnel they have. Palmer's out. And that's a real thing, guys. I mean, you got to protect your quarterback. I mean, you can come out wide and 4 wide and all that, guys, but I mean, you have to be decisive. So, guys, with the Ravens, the way that I have these guys lined up, you can run the 4-6 and it'll be simply awesome. I wish this guy's quarterback wouldn't have got hurt, so I could show you against the top quarterback. But I mean, you've seen it against. I mean, you've seen me do this with Denver, with Detroit, right? Anybody. But check that lineup. That's how to do it, and then you'll see why. If you look deeper into that and look at the man coverages, man and zone coverage abilities of the players at the backers, then you'll see why it has to be that way. Because you're doing a lot of man coverage, guys, and I mean, they got to be able to match up with that 3rd and 4th receiver. And your speed needs to be at least 85 to do that, you know. Man zone coverage ability is up in the 70s or close to, and if not, if it's a little lower, then you better have some heat coming off those blitzes so that it makes up for it. So that, you know, you can chug them with your strength or something. Now look at this, guys. Watch this one. Now, when have you seen, this is what the Ravens can do. When have you seen me be able to run that run out of that West Coast formation? Not very much, but the right side is just solid. Right and left side. So, I mean, when you talk about overall depth, then you're talking about the Ravens. Talking about running left, running right, not having to substitute. Simple read, right? Horrible throw. Oh, Flacco. Had to get used to him. He's not as quick. You know, his footwork is not as quick as these guys that I'm used to. They back up and they flick it out. That's the second. You can run that toss all day, guys. Far twins formation. Put the tight end out there. With the Ravens, you don't necessarily have to because you have Bolden, who's just as strong. And that what that will do is that will open up your inside passing game on the right side because of Heap. And see, for some reason, I didn't switch Bolden and Mason, and it's because I didn't feel the need to. I was going to run this day, but I mean, if I felt like pressed, that I had to go to my best offensive sets, then that's certainly what I would do. But I mean, you know, I didn't feel pressured. He had pretty good D though. I think he quits though, guys. I mean, and you know what sucked? I thought I wasn't going to get the win from this guy. He quits in the first quarter, but it did end up giving me the win. Look at Bolden. See, and that's kind of because you can run Bolden on the inside and you can get those type of plays, or you can run them on the outside and you can run better. So you kind of got it. They're just versatile, is what the Ravens are. You can do so much with them. So guys, what team should I try to win with next? I usually try like 4 or 5 games, and when I can win 90% with the scrub team, then I move on. So I think I'm done with Tebow. Although I like playing with him because it's challenging, but now I figured out how to run with them, and also read that Tebow was his and this is something for you guys. His throwing on the run is 85, guys. So uh, get out of the pocket and throw on the run with Tebow, and run with him also, and then you'll be successful. And then I already showed you his best passing route. Okay, nothing. I think I score on defense on this guy and he quits. Sorry guys, I wanted to do a full game. He was highly ranked. He had Carson Palmer, and for whatever reason, I don't think I score on offense. I think I like pick him or pick up a fumble. That's wide open. Bolden. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. I made it like a week ago. And the reason I'm not talking to you guys through these offenses is because, like I said, you can go really learn more about this West Coast offense from my Cleveland Raiders videos, and actually like the Detroit videos, just all these other teams that I'm doing with. The Bills, you can really learn a lot about the West Coast on the Bills because I had to run you can't run anything else but the West Coast with the Bills. Their offensive line sucks. They have one weapon, C.J. Spiller. Well, no, their other receiver is okay, but they don't have the offensive line and the time to get to him. So actually, if you really want to learn about the West Coast formation, watch my Bills. My Bills. I think he's going to quit soon here, guys. The video's only 14 minutes. It's only 10-0. I've come back from that many times. But look at the versatility. Look at the versatility with this team. One formation, guys. You can run left or right. You can throw inside right, outside right if you send, Heap on a corner route or something. I mean, come on. Really? Did he just quit like that? Nah, maybe there's more video coming.